Okay, there's something I want to share because I just finished the initiation that I created with the inner circle of people for Inner World Peace as the production that I'm going to bring forward. That is bringing together everything what I ever wanted to do and to say and to generate light and healing and joy and connection between people. So I created a circle and invited people to join me um, in initiating it as something that will become a tour that will take into different cities with different teams of people and different priestesses and priests and people who feel the energy of creating this new earth and new society and using music and sound and voice and love to create change. But then something happened a few days ago where the government in Holland suddenly decided, I don't know why, and these times where things are getting better with COVID and the world start to realize that we are living with it, and there are different opinions, of course, from both sides about how we are approaching this. They decided that people cannot come into locations without showing proof of vaccination, which means that we will have to, or say that location where we are planning our event will have a checking system. And most of my musicians and some of my audience are not people who want to do that. So that brings a dilemma of what we're going to do. I don't know yet what we're going to do, but I said that when we would do this circle, and I will be talking here with some people, and um, and tomorrow with this full moon that's coming, that my guidance will be complete. I will know what to do. The most interesting thing is that 2 days ago, as part of me living to the level of the vision that I want to have, is that I came across my own boundaries, and I the last few weeks chose to have this session with this master healer, which I know, and I thought I cannot do it by myself. If I do healing every day, I felt something really big, karmatic, and has to do with my family and some things that I needed to change that are fundamental. And sometimes you need a master for that. So I had an appointment with a healer. So some things change, some understanding, some misunderstanding that was in my genes about what is power and what is, I think in Dutch it's called macht. So I think it is in English, the difference between what power is, what misuse of power is, what authority is. And because my people, the Jewish people of Yemen for the last 1,000 years, suffered lots of suppression and lots of humiliation. The way Jewish people were handled in Islamic countries are different than in Europe. In Europe, it was pretty horrific to all opinions. In Islamic countries, literally depended on who was the ruler and how enlightened he was. But it was hundreds of years of being under power. And especially if you're a woman, there's a lot to say about that for me and my tribe. So I had to align and to clear my definition about what is power, what is misuse of power, what is authority. And one of the things that I discovered is that I could not take my power because I didn't want to do a misuse of power, and I don't like authority and power. So I had to clear that in order to give myself permission to step into my power. And this is an issue that a lot of light workers and a lot of women have. Fear or confusion about what it means to take your power. So I just want to share that the circle that happened here brought everyone in here a message that connected them to their own empowerment about their own health, about their own next step in career, about the way they run their families. We all got something from it. But one thing became clear to me is that we are already stepped into a new time where it is unstoppable. And I know astrologically since 2005, there is the rise of the feminine. It's a work I'm very devoted to. And not only the rights of women, to be clear, also the rise of the feminine. It's also in men, it's also of the earth, it's also in the balance in society. So what I want to say is that I'm concluding that we are unstoppable. And when I say we, I mean humans who wants to go to the next level, and the earth who wants to herself go to the next level, and to all of us that are awakened and see what we need to do in order to be in alignment with ourselves, and in order to be true, and in order to bring it forward to our children. And there's lots of beauty in it, but there's also sometimes where you have to take your sword and to say no. So I don't know what the conclusion is about how we're going to do the next date of Inner World Peace, or let's say the first date of Inner World Peace. But I have a feeling that there is a momentum here that is going to be honored. So I'm literally not asking myself anymore what to do. I ask Creator what is need to be done, because there is some kind of an amazing coordination here between life, between the light, and between the manifestation that is leading all of us into inner world peace. So my initiation of inner world peace today worked, and the resistance that was there, and the how do you call it, the confusion or the not accepting was also involved in it, in this circle today. But we broke through. We broke through into listening to the inner child, and we broke through into stand behind ourselves. And I find it beautiful. So with gratitude in my heart to everyone who supported themselves to come to this point, and for all of us who are choosing for unity and peace, I'm so grateful. Ken Yehi Ratzon. And now I'm declaring the initiation done. It is done, it is done, it is done. And thank you.